Module 3, Design Thinking for Ideation and Formulating Ideation. What is design thinking? Design thinking is a non-linear, iterative process that teams use to understand users or challenge assumptions or redefine problems or creative innovation solutions for the purpose of prototyping and testing. So this involves five stages, five phases: emphasize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. It is more useful for tackling problems and ill-defined, which are ill-defined and unknown. So, what is design thinking? Again, there is another definition. Design thinking is a structural approach to solve business challenges. So, of all types, it is a pervasive, interactive process aimed to identify creative solutions to business challenges by putting yourself in the shoes of customers. Design thinking can be used to solve any kind of challenge, whether you are trying to identify a new product that will take over the market, reduce employee turnover, or make government agency more efficient. Design thinking can help an innovation. Design thinking is nothing but a systematic approach of problem solving. The five stage of design thinking: emphasize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So this diagram shows that you can jump from emphasis to prototype, prototype to test, or once it has been tested, you could come back and define it. So this arrow mark indicates the jump between various processes required. If it's not required, then the normal process is emphasize, define, ideate, prototype, and test. So the importance of design thinking in today's disruptive world: when design principles are applied to innovative and strategy, the success rate of innovation significantly improves. This is one advantage or the importance of design thinking in today's world. Design led organizations, for example, Apple, Pepsi, IBM, Nike, Procter and Gamble, SAP, have beaten the S&P 500 over the 10 years time span by a remarkable 211% as per 2015 Design Value Index made by the Design Management Institute and Motive Strategies. Basically, S&P 500 is the top 500 companies of American US stock market. So the design is changing the manner in which leading organizations make value. The focus of innovations has been moved from engineering driven to design driven, from product driven to client driven, and marketing focus to user experience focus. For an increasing number of CEOs, design thinking is the center of viable strategy development and organization change. The greatest main thrust is the accelerate phase of progress in business and society brought about by advances in innovation. As organizations become more software driven and the pace of change increases, so does intricacy. Most organizations are streamlined, execute, and take care of the expressed issue. Creativity is tied with finding the problem worth solving. A non-appearance of the scalable creative framework supports gradual advancement in lieu of disruptive innovation. An organization make progress towards disruptive innovation. They should discover approaches of infuse and scale creativity across the companies. Digital transformation is about the accelerated disruption of plans. Plan of action requires mentality, move from problem solving to problem finding. The top CEOs or the president should be visionary pioneers from setting up an internal culture that supports ideation, creation, and cycle of building strategic partnership to create new value propositions. Understanding the client's inspirations for utilizing a project or service is significant for creating something that works for the client. Take, for instance, a video conducted on management for the healthcare company. So this is design thinking is iterative non-linear cycle, which includes building up a deep compassion of clients and clients' neglected needs within the context of the specific circumstances, information and finding experiences, addressing suspicious, investigating alternate points of view, rethinking issues into opportunities, producing imaginative thoughts, evaluating and picking ideas, testing through prototyping and experimentation, refining solutions, lastly implementing your innovation. Towards the end of the procedure, designers are last need to make something that individuals do begin to look at all starry-eyed at. An effective final product regularly appears to be instinctive, as though the idea fully formed from the designer's brain. The objective of the design thinking is to accomplish the forthright work to approve a solution and tends to a genuine issue while increasing a quasi compromise of individuals who may utilize it. So there is a high probability of effective product and service in the long run. When you include clients as well as partners during the time spent defining the issue and developing solutions, you have a greatly improved possibility of picking up responsibility for change and getting buy-in from your organization. These are the benefits of design thinking. Reduced risk of launching new ideas, innovative solutions and offerings, faster pace of learning, happy users, more revenue and returns. Thank you.